One. Today we'll be talking about bullets. So bullet, as we know, is a part of the cartridge. A common misconception is, ang tawag nila dito sa buong unit is bullet. However, the bullet only occupies the tip of the cartridge. So this is a cartridge and that is the only part of the bullet as illustrated in the picture. Bullet is a firearm instrument made of hard metal or lead. It is a solid projectile propelled by a gun or firearm. The word bullet is sometimes wrongly used to refer to a cartridge, ayan nga po yung sinasabi ko, which is the combination of the bullet, case, gunpowder, and primer. Okay? Common misconception, no, the bullet ang tawag sa isang buong cartridge, but rather it is a cartridge and the bullet is only a part of it. So, brief history muna tayo. So as we know, in olden times, bullets were metallic or stone balls placed in front of an explosive charged by gunpowder at the end of a closed tube. The first half of the 19th century saw a distinct change in the shape and function of the bullet. Ito yung metallic and stone balls placed in front of an explosive charge. Yan pa yung mga panahon na yon. Kanyon, mga mini cannon, and then yung mga sinauna pang mga klase ng baril of firearms. Its origin seems way back in 1823 when Captain John Norton of the British Army designed the conical or pointed bullets in 1823, which is this. Ganyan ang itsura po na dinesign ni Captain John Norton ng 1823. So dito nagkaroon ng pagbabago unti-unti sa disenyo ng ating mga bullet. The soft-lead bullet, which came to be known as the mini ball, was first introduced in 1849 by Claude Etienne Mini, a captain in French Army. Ito po yun, no? Mini ball, mayroong hollow base sa baba. Around 1862, W.E. Metford invented the important system of light refilling with increasing spiral. Ito yung dumadami na yung spiral and hardened the bullet. The next important change in the history of the rifle bullet occurred in 1883 when Major Rubin invented the copper jacketed bullet. Ito na po yun. Copper jacketed na. So nakabalot na ho in copper metal yung mga bullet by this time in 1883. Okay, so yan lang naman ang brief history, konting brief history lang naman para sa bullet. No? So there are types of bullet according to use. Number one, ball bullets. Those have software inside a jacket. Ball bullets actually are used daw po in training of firearms. No? Instead of using the military grade types of bullets, ball bullets are used. Number two, armor piercing bullets. Those that have steel cores and are fired against vehicles and other armored targets in general. Ito, narinig na natin to. Armor piercing bullet. Based on the name itself. So these bullets are hard enough to penetrate even armors or some kinds of bulletproof vest, vehicles, glasses, things like that. Number three, tracer bullet. Those that contain compound at its base, which is set on fire when the bullet is projected. The flash of smoke from this burning permits the flight of the bullet to be seen, nakikita, especially at night time. This type of bullet is primarily used for target acquisition. So, meron pong mga machine gunner, no? So, naka-assign sila sa machine gun. However, sometimes, dahil sa lakas ng impact at sa dami nang nangyayari kapag may war or gera or firing, hindi na ho nakikita ni machine gunner ang direksyon. Therefore, gumagamit po ng tracer bullet ang isa sa mga soldiers na kanyang kasama para ituro po kung nasa yung location ng target or ng dapat niyang barilin. And therefore, dun siya tututok. Okay? So regardless na kung gaano ka precise, syempre machine gun naman ang gamit. At isa pa pong purpose nitong tracer bullet, ginagamit daw po ito sa dulo ng magazine rather. Okay? So pag magre-reload ka ng magazine, inuunang ilagay yung tracer bullet. Therefore, pagka ginagamit mo na yung firearm, mahuhuli siyang lalabas. Ang purpose nito, kapag ka nakita mong tracer bullet na ang lumabas dun sa firearm mo, nung bumabaril ka, ibig sabihin, kahit hindi mo nabilang kung ilan na yung balang lumabas, ibig sabihin, yun na yung last na bullet. Therefore, kailangan mo nang mag-reload. Yun din daw po ang isang application sa paggamit na itong tracer bullet. Okay. So of course, mayroon pang ibang categorization ng alam ng types ng bullet. And this is according to the mechanical construction. Una, lead bullets. Ito medyo common. Those which are made of lead or alloys. O in Tagalog, ang lead, tingga. Of this metallic lead, tin, and antimony, which are slightly harder than the pure lead. Okay, lead bullets, no. The more common one. Next is the jacketed bullets. Those with a core of lead covered with a jacket of harder materials such as gilding metal, a copper alloy of approximately 9% copper and 10% zinc. So bakit ba may jacketed bullets? So ang lead bullets po kasi, because of the heat due to the ignition of the gunpowder, some lead bullets causes deformation upon impact of the target. So nagkakaroon po ng deformation, nag-iiba yung hugis ng lead bullets. Jacketed bullets though offers a more tougher kind of bullets. Ibig sabihin, more penetrating power, less deformation upon impact in the target. So if you want more penetration power kind of a bullet, you would choose jacketed bullets. Of course, syempre, mas pricey ito and it's harder to acquire. Next, synthetic bullets. These bullets are made of plastic or plasticized and other composition, or those made of sand, polymer mix such as bullet were designed for special purposes. So synthetic bullets, ito naman po yung mga ibang bullets na may ibang purpose, hindi lang to penetrate or hindi mortality, hindi to kill, no? Dito papasok yung mga rubberized bullets, yun nga, yung plastic bullets that offer a lower kind of penetration and damage, no? Na ginagamit in other purposes, hindi sa gera, hindi sa pwedeng competition, ganyan, no? Mga ganong klaseng bullet, synthetic bullets. Ito naman po yung mga bullet designed, pardon my typographical error, so designed for handguns po yan. So full metal jacket lead core is enclosed by a strong metal jacket on this non-expanding, tandaan po yung word non-expanding, deep penetrating general purpose bullet that provides smooth, reliable feeding in all times of semi-automatic handguns. So again, handguns nga po to, full metal jacket lead core. Full metal jacket, ibig sabihin na fully pong nababalot ng metal jacket itong lead core. So lead ang loob at nababalot ng metal jacket. This kind of bullet offers a non-expanding, deep penetrating. Okay? Ibig sabihin, hindi po nagkakaroon ng deformation dahil po dito sa full metal jacket niya. Upon impact, ino-offer lang nito dahil same shape pa rin siya all throughout yung pag-penetrate palalim pa ng target. Okay? So, jacketed hollow point. The exposed lead at the tip of the jacketed hollow point rapidly initiates uniform controlled expansion that progresses to the depth of the hollow point cavity. It has excellent accuracy and bullet integrity. Okay, so si jacketed hollow point naman, jacketed pa rin siya, pero hollow yung point. Ibig sabihin nun, sa dulo po niya, by the way, mamaya may kita niyo yung mga shapes. Sa dulo po niya, may exposed na lead. May makikitang lead sa dulo nitong JHP. Ngayon, dahil may ganong part, no, upon impact sa target, nagkakaroon po ng deformation or ng expansion. But dahil jacketed pa rin siya, it is a uniformed and controlled expansion. So it offers more damage in short. No? Still maintaining an excellent accuracy and the integrity of the bullet, no, yung hugis ng bullet. Next, semi-jacketed hollow point. It has more exposed lead at the tip, which expands less than a JHP point bullet. Okay? Linawin natin to, which is expand more than a jacketed hollow point bullet yata to. Kasi semi-jacketed hollow point, so hollow point na yung bala and semi-jacketed lang po siya. Ibig sabihin, more exposed lead at the tip of the bullet. Therefore, upon impact, would cause a more expansion than the JHP. So dito naman sa full metal cone, the lead core of the bullet is enclosed in a light copper jacket, lead core, which has a cone shape and a flat point. The result is less expansion than the JHP. So, nag-expand pa rin siya pero hindi gaano katulad ni JHP. Nag-expand siya more than FMJ. Ibig sabihin yung full metal jacket. So, may expansion siya. Simple metal jacket, non-expanding. Nag-expand siya ng konti kay full metal jacket pero less than sa expansion ni JHP at merong deeper penetration than kay SHP po yan or semi-jacketed hollow point bullet. Yun po ang mga designed bullet for handguns. Lead wad cutter. The full wad cutter profile of the solid lead cuts, clean signature, and paper targets for precise scoring. So when it comes to firing competitions, probably ang gamit lead wad cutter. So because of the solid lead cuts, nagkakaroon po ng clean signature sa paper targets. Nakakapag-score ng mas maayos. Lead semi-wad cutter, solid lead bullet with a semi-pointed nose. Okay, formed by wagging process with a sharp shoulder for clean hole. Punching in the paper target. It is good choice for general purpose shooting. So, sa iba't ibang klase ng shooting, maganda ang lead semi-wad cutter. Okay? Next, soft point. Exposed lead soft point initiates reliable expansion. So meron expansion dito sa soft point. Provides deeper penetration than hollow point bullets. Precisely engineered copper jacket and swag lead core provide the necessary concentrancy and balance required for top level accuracy. So maganda for high level accuracy ang soft point kesa dun sa ibang mga design. Lead round nose, solid lead bullet with rounded ogive for downrange accuracy. Ibig sabihin po ng downrange accuracy is mas malayong distance, no, pero accurate pa rin. Downrange accuracy. So bigyan muna natin kayo ng idea when it comes to the shapes. Tandaan yung wad cutter, semi-wad cutter. So talunan muna natin yan. So ito. Okay? So, different shape of bullets. So, ganyan ang itsura ng full metal jacket. Yung hollow point. Ayan, parang may putol sa dulo ng bullet. And then, soft point. Yung dulo na yan, yung medyo dark ang kulay, nagkakaroon, meron po yung exposed na lead. Then, ogive shapes. Ito yung Spitzer. Marami pong ito medyo common na design na daw po itong Spitzer ngayon when it comes to the bullet. Ito yung usual na nakikita natin, round nose, flat nose, so palang hollow point lang din pero yun nga, ogive ang shape niya. Semi-wad cutter, ayan yung semi-round nose na, meron ng arcing dito kay semi-wad cutter and wad cutter. Tingnan niyo naman po ang itsura, almost square na side view, no? Pero circular pa rin yan. Heel shape. Yung tinutukoy na maputi ito, yung dulo or yung babang part ng bullet. Ayan po yung flat base and yung boat tail. Boat tail daw po kasi ginagamit daw po yung design na yan because of its aerodynamic design. Ibig sabihin, less air resistance ang nararanasan ng mga boat tail bullets. Pakibasa po yung nasa baba. Of the bullet shapes illustrated, there are many subtle variation. Katulad ng Spitzer, for example, can further divided into semi, Spitzer, and spire point. No, tandaan niyo po yan, yung mga shapes na yan or bullet shapes na yan, nagkakaroon pa ng subtle variation. Kunting pagkakaiba. So yan po yung idea ng bullet shapes. No? So babalik tayo sa iba pa. Okay. So tapos na tayo dyan. Lead round nose. So yan. So meron na kayong idea when it comes to here. I advise you go over this. No? Read this again. Now that you have seen those pictures when it comes to the shapes of the bullet. So ito naman po yung bullet designed for rifles. Ayan na naman, kulang na naman ng G. Again, pardon my typographical error. So here are the bullet designed for rifles. Full metal jacket. The lead core of this bullet is enclosed in a heavy copper jacket which result in little to no expansion and deep penetration. So full metal jacket na naman po. This time for rifles, heavy copper jacket po ang gamit. At this offers no expansion and full deep penetration pagdating sa target. Ito na ulit, no? Full metal jacket, pero boat tail ang dulo na shape nitong or heel rather, heel shape, boat tail daw. Same with the full metal jacket with boat tail, heel, to further reduce the drag and to improve downrange velocity. Okay, so pag full metal jacket at boat tail heel ang gamit, no, mas malayo po ang accuracy nito dahil nga po dun sa less drag or air resistance na nararanasan ng bullet, no, upon its flight. Next, hollow point bullet with a pointed aerodynamic design, boat tail heel to further reduce the drag to improve downrange velocity, precision, balance, and exceptional concentracy greatly increase bullet stability and assure superb accuracy. So hollow point bullets, yun nga, parang meron siyang putol sa pinaka-tip. But this time, itong hollow point bullet na tinutukoy is merong boat tail heel. Ibig sabihin, reduced drag na naman po to increase downrange, downrange velocity. So, nagbibigay to nag-o-offer to ng bullet stability at the same time, superb accuracy. Maganda pa rin ang accuracy niya. Hollow point bullet. So, hollow point bullet would offer also a increased damage to the target. Soft point. Exposed lead tip on this bullet and broader point diameter provide rapid controlled expansion of somewhat lower velocities. Broad wound channel results from expansion of to 200% of the original bullet diameter. So the bullet diameter, tandaan nyo yung, tingnan nyo yung ganyang klaseng shape. No, dun sa pag rifle ang gamit mo at soft point ang ginamit mo, posible pong mag-expand yung diameter ng bullet upon impact or upon hitting the target ng up to 200%. Napakalaki po nun at that would cause a very, very big amount of damage to the target. So again, ito nga po ulit ang different shapes of bullets, and that would be all. Of course, answer the corresponding questions for this video. Stay curious and follow for more.